Hey guys, Tiana here, BehindTheJourney.com. Today I want to talk about something that I think is really important, and that's you can either want something bad enough and make it happen, or you'll find an excuse not to do it, not to make something happen. Because too often we have all these goals and things that we want to do. We want to get a new job, go into a new profession, a new occupation, do something different, go to Alaska, go on a cruise, spend more time with our kids. I mean, everything. Spend more time with our spouses or our significant other. Take trips, take long walks, go to the gym. I mean, all these things we have in our minds, like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it tomorrow. But see, tomorrow isn't a reality to me because I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I may not even be alive tomorrow, right? There's no someday. And so too often people live in the someday arena. Someday I'll do this. Someday I'll do that. And if you're saying you're going to do something tomorrow, doing something tomorrow is like saying someday. Someday doesn't exist. It's today, right? And so if you're sitting back and you're not acting right now on things that you really, really want to accomplish, because again, if you want something bad enough, you'll find a way. But if you don't, you'll find an excuse. In my 7+ years as an entrepreneur, I've heard every single excuse known to man. My dog died, my screen door's broken, I can't go, it's raining outside, I don't have any gas in my car, oh my goodness, I have a bad toenail, my thumbnail hurts, oh my god, I have a hangnail. I mean, I've heard every excuse known to man, and here's what I learned, is that all excuses are made equal. Excuses are made only for the weak, and they build bridges to nowhere. Now, if you want to end up nowhere, then keep saying someday. I had to look at myself and say that same thing to myself. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, Tiana, if you want to live in the someday arena, then keep making excuses. But if you want to live in the one day, right now arena, if you want to live in the arena where people who are living their lives every day is like living your some days. If you really want to be a powerful entrepreneur, if you really want to take yourself to the next level, if you really want to act on everything that you really want, you got to do it right now. Every day, put in proper steps to get to the goals that you desire, because I'll tell you what, right now, somebody's living life to the fullest. Now, you have that same potential, that same ability to turn your some days into your everydays. And I really had to play that in my mind over and over again with my my inner voice, right? And if you're like, oh, I don't have an inner voice, well, that's the inner voice I'm talking about, your inner voice. And so right now, though, if you're wanting to make a change in any area of your life, when you're saying, I'll do it tomorrow, don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. If you want something bad enough, find a way, do your research, do your homework. Otherwise, all you're doing is creating more excuses, which are all made equal, right? They lead to nowhere, no man's land. But if you want to get to a destination, if you want to have goals, if you want to know exactly where you're going and how you're going to get there and when it's going to happen, which is somewhat not up to our timing, but at least you know you're going to get there, then right now, act on it. Do something small. Something very small every single day, right? Just do the little things. Do something little every single day to get to where you want to go. So that way, you're not living in the someday arena. You're not living in, oh my God, someday I'll do this, someday I'll do that. Because at the end of your life, and you don't even know when that's going to be, but at the end of your days, the last thing that you want to do is be laying on your deathbed and have your talents, your goals, your somedays, your dreams, everything that's inside of you that you always wanted to do. You don't want those things to be surrounding you while you're on your deathbed, looking at you with large, angry eyes and asking you, why didn't you give them life? Because they came to you and only you could have given them life. Only you're the person who could have turned your some days, your talents, your possibilities, your everything into your everydays. Because they're inside of you, no one else. But you don't want them to look at you and say, why we came to you to give us life. And why didn't you do it? Because for a lot of people, that conversation is had. And there's no answers to it except for, I didn't do it. There's only one time, one shot, one life, right? So it's now time to turn your some days into your everydays. Act right now. Do not create excuses for yourself. They are for the weak, and you are not weak. You are strong. With that, guys, I am Tiana Nicole.